Surely, in the library of content that I have produced on here, I've told you what I'm about to tell you before. But, you know, I think sound wisdom bears repeating. My grandpa once told me, he said, "Boy, a man never lives long enough to learn from his own mistakes. You need to learn from the mistakes of others." That stuck with me, and I'm not afraid to pass it on. It's good stuff. In examining that, though, I'm not afraid to take a look at my faults. You know, what am I really doing wrong? You know, take a look at my past performance and say, you know what really landed my balls in a vice? And this morning, as I'm thinking about it, I am thinking about how all too often I speak without thinking. You know, not truly forming my thoughts before I begin to speak, not fully exploring in my imagination the consequences of what I'm about to say. And I was able to think of this by the observation of others. Like, you know, as I'm listening to this one guy at work just go on and on and on, you know, I'm like, is he actually thinking what he's saying, you know? Like, and then I got to thinking to myself, like, how many times do I get in trouble with my wife, like, over something stupid I say without even thinking about it? Definitely, I was at a party a couple weeks ago, and this guy, he says, at the party, right? He's with his lady, and he says, "And this is my future ex-wife." You know, and that's a joke. You know, that's the old joke. Remember the old joke? Like, "Oh, you look just like my future ex-wife." Or like we're talking to each other like, "Oh, that woman looks just like my future ex-wife." Yeah, it's not something you say to a woman. You know, what a woman hears when you say that is, he's going to break up with me. But again, that's taking the joke. You know, the guy, he was kind of new to our clique, so he was trying to fit in, you know, say a funny joke. I knew his joke, but I didn't laugh. I couldn't laugh. His lady was sitting right next to me. I'm like thinking, wow, I just witnessed somebody literally take their scrotum out and put it in the vise. And his lady is sitting right there at the handle. Unreal. So I'm going to try. I'm going to endeavor to think before I speak. You know, the odd thing is, I bet it's impossible to speak without doing something with your brain. But if there was a way, I certainly seem to manage it. This has been your Daily Dose of Lambdog. Hope you guys are doing well.